So you live in a demon dictatorship, which actually isn't the worst thing for you, because you can work in a high-tech military facility researching robots all day long. It's a great job for you. Now, of course, unfortunately, your boss is the demon Aku, but for the most part, he leaves you alone to do all the research that you want to do. Now, one day he does come down to you and he gives you a job to create the most badass killer robots to go after the samurai that's been annoying him. And he gives you a little bit of extra encouragement that if you fail in this task, your entire village will be wiped out. So, of course, you're going to take this job because if you refuse, first off, you'll die. Your whole family's going to die then, and your whole village is going to be wiped out. And of course, this is what you've been working for your entire career to create the most badass robots for a coup. So of course you're going to take this job on, and you put your time, effort, sweat, and tears in creating the most badass robots that you can create until the day that they're absolutely ready and to the perfection that Aku is expecting of you. And you bring him to him, and he tells you, fantastic, that's exactly what I want. And the first order that he gives is to go and wipe out your village and then kill the samurai. And you're like, wait, hold on, boss. I thought our deal was, I build these robots and you'll spare my village and spare me. And Aku, he pulls the great Star Wars turnaround like,
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
And with that, the robots go. And all you can do is just watch, because you can't stop him, because if you try to stop him, he will kill you. And even if you're willing to just die there, it's unlikely it's going to actually work, because he's put his magical essence into these robots so that they are unstoppable killing machines. So there's no self-destruct, no turn-off switch. They will go until they kill the samurai or the samurai kills them. And all you can do is just watch in horror as your world is torn apart around you, and the more people die because of your evil creation. Now there is some hope, for you see that the samurai that your creations were specifically designed to take out is coming towards them. He's investigating each one of the cities and slowly making his way to where they're secretly hidden. And you're hoping that, since he has defeated every single mercenary robot that Aku has sent after him so far, maybe the same thing will happen here, and thus give you a little bit of closure with the destruction of your evil creations. At least that is what you can hope for at the moment. Now, as the battle starts, you see a scene that plays out before you that previously would have thrilled you with joy and excitement, because your machines were just laying waste to the samurai, just manhandling him left and right, and it looks like he's about to die by the very hands, just causing you to feel horror and dismay because you created these unstoppable machines. But at the very last moment, our samurai is able to escape and run away and hide to recover and come up with his own plan on how to handle these monstrosities that are now hunting him. And now it comes up to you. You have two choices to make. Do you, one, remain loyal to Aku who has betrayed you? Fair enough. But this is still proof that you are a genius when it comes to robot building, that your creations can finally stop the samurai menace and save the Aku world? Or B, do you decide to betray Aku, as he has done you, in order to destroy not only your creations, but also the hope that Aku has that this will eliminate the samurai, and thus giving you a little bit of comfort and getting a little bit of revenge against the man who just wiped out your family and friends' entire village just for a laugh? It didn't take very long for him to make this decision, and he immediately ran. Once he's able to meet up with Jack, he tells Jack his story of woe and how he now wishes to help our samurai overcome these dark creatures he's made. And Jack, for his part, he does tell him, like, you've done an amazing job with these dark creatures, for I am not able to slay them at all. I am lost. And at this, the scientist pushes back and says, that's because they have a titanium body, my boy. But if you use this robotic arm I have, you should have the strength to cut right through it like butter and overcome these dark creations of mine, and thus prevent Aku from total victory. And seeing that he has the opportunity now to actually take on these creatures, Jack puts on the metal arm and he goes forth and has another duel with these dark creatures. And he slays them one after another. It looks like it's just going to be a slaughter for him, until at the last moment one of them is able to destroy his robotic arm, and thus Jack has to face the last samurai robot alone. And there's a great fight going back and forth. But because of the titanium body that it has, Jack is unable to make a dent in it. Seeing that he is doomed, Jack calls upon the gods to help this righteous warrior overcome this purely evil creature and thus free this world of another monstrosity of Akus. The gods hear Jack's plea, and they send forth their power into his sword for one mighty strike against this abomination of nature. And Jack slices through it clean through, absolutely destroying the last of Aku's evil robots. Now, as Jack is celebrating his victory, the oil, the darkness of Aku leeches away, trying to escape back to Aku. Jack notices that the evil is trying to leave, and he leaps forward and slams his sword down, completely destroying it, causing Aku great pain in the process. Thus, the scientist is able to gain a little bit of comfort and revenge against Aku for destroying both the evil that he had made and preventing Aku from victory, thus causing him at least a little bit of pain that he now feels in his own heart. Now, we don't really know what happens to the scientist after this, but personally, I like to think that he's now gone off to create his own robot army to fight against Aku, to help Samurai Jack overcome Aku's demonic world and change it into a better one. But that's for a story for another time. I don't really think that's what's going to happen, but in my head canon, I like to add that storyline in there. Now, let me just say, I really enjoyed on how they just moved this entire episode along, whereas Jack was going through these destroyed cities, we got little cuts of the robots being made or being repurposed or getting their equipment back together. I thought it was a really great way to put that all together, so I really appreciate their shot of that. Also, I really like the unintentional little snippets and comparisons to popular media at the time this was out. You have the scene of Judgment Day from these robots getting just annihilated, kind of like a Skynet going on Skynet kind of thing right here, or you have like this Predator robot just completely lay wasting them with the stealth ability. Now, I said it's not intentionally drawn from the other media, but I like to think in my mind that they were inspired to put that in there, but maybe not. I don't really know for sure if that's the case. Also, I like the whole part of where Aku was reneging on his deal that he wouldn't destroy the man's city. Instead, he just went full forward. He was just a full-on Darth Vader mode there. So I just love the unintentional or maybe intentional references to older media that this would have been pretty close to actually in the time when Samurai Jack came out. But you guys let me know down in the comment sections below, what part of the story did you like? What did you want to see more? Would you like to see the scientists in more episodes? I'm just curious to hear what you guys got to say. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.